Miracle Boy Boxing, ladies and gentlemen. I am your host, the one and only Hosting Cruz, bringing you another exciting edition of boxing. Don't forget to hit and to like, subscribe to my channel. It's always greatly appreciated. Stay tuned.
Miracle Boy Boxing, I'm your host, Hosting Cruz, and ladies and gentlemen, an interesting fight has been brought up to in boxing news, to the boxing world by Eddie Hearn. Talks have begun between Danny Garcia and Benn at a clash at 154 pounds. It's a pretty solid fight, if you ask me. Danny Garcia, as we know who he is, one of the true veterans of the sport. World-class fighter, former unified champion at 140 pounds. Has faced some of the best the sport has to offer. Won some, lost some, and he's got 3 losses. Out of the 3 losses, 2 of those were close fights, and the other was a pretty close, clear defeat. The 3 losses we all know were to Sean Porter, Keith Thurman, and Errol Spence Jr. The Porter and the Thurman fights were pretty close. Could have gone either way for me. And then you got the Errol Spence fight, the fight that was pretty clear to me that Danny Garcia lost that fight. He did not let his hands go, and enough, and the fight slipped away from him. So yeah, 37-3, 21 knockouts, former unified champion of the world at 140 pounds. Defeated the likes of Amir Khan, Lucas Matisse, Kendall Holt, Eric Morales. Has been in there with some of the best, like I said, Porter, Thurman, Errol Spence. Solid fighter, man. Always been a solid fighter, solid chin, solid power, solid left hook. I was watching Danny Garcia way before, when he used to throw the left hook, and he would look down as he threw the left hook, really wild. His boxing was not really there. He was just swinging wild shots, and he's come a long way since then. His boxing skills ain't as sharp as it was then as it is today. The skills that he has today wasn't as sharp as it was then, so it's come a long way. But I've been following Danny Garcia's before the American fight and stuff, so an excellent fighter. Now he's likely gonna be fighting Benn, 23-0, 14 knockouts. The son of the legend, Benn Sr., Chris Eubank Jr., Benn Sr. As we all know, he tested positive for steroids a couple of years back. He got suspended, and he's back. Benn, out of the UK, the son of a legend. Ladies and gentlemen, like I said, 23-0, 14 knockouts. The Destroyer put Chris Algieri to sleep in that fight. He defeated Adrian Granados, veteran Samuel Vargas, and in his recent outing, he defeated Peter Dobson. That was his first fight. Let's see. So yeah, after he got tested positive for steroids, he didn't box for a while. But Peter Dobson was his last fight, and he put up a shutout in that fight. Then before that, Rodolfo Orozco. Saw that fight. That was his first fight back, actually, after being tested positive for steroids. He won that fight by unanimous decision. Well, looked pretty good in that fight. But stylistically, Danny Garcia versus Benn is a very good fight, man. If you ask me, that's a solid fight. 2 power punchers, 2 solid guys, and definitely gonna mix it up. A lot of exchanges is gonna happen in this fight. A lot of you hit me, I hit you back harder moments. It's a pretty good fight. Danny Garcia, he's no longer really in his prime anymore. He's not really as active as he was before, unfortunately. But at 35 years old, he can definitely go in there and give a good fight, because he took a year off and change to come back against Jose Benavidez Jr. and he didn't miss a beat. So Danny Garcia, you know, he's still in gym and stuff. So if this fight was supposed to be made, it's a solid fight, and I'm excited for it. It's a good fight, and should be a banger. No doubt about it. Of course, the winner definitely will rightfully deserve a shot, the championship at 154 pounds. If you look at the rankings, let's take a look at that real quick, guys. Let's see. My rankings, I always go to Box Live rankings. And let's see, the 154 pound division. Okay, one second, guys. Ooh. Go down a bit. So, 154 pounds. We got the champions, Jermell Charlo. The WBC title is vacant. The IBF title, vacant. Tim Tszyu is the WBO champion. Let's see. Danny Garcia, he's not even ranked in the WBO. He's not ranked in the WBO. He's not ranked in the IBF. And he's not ranked in the WBC and neither in the WBA. Interesting. So these two guys, Conor Benn and Danny Garcia, are not even ranked here in the rankings, guys. It's crazy. Well, whoever wins this fight is going to put them closer to a world title shot. The thing is, they're not even ranking any of the organizations I mentioned. So, but be that as it may, it's still a great fight. Stylistically, it's a tremendous fight. I hope it happens. I'm sure, of course, whoever wins this fight will garner the attentions of bigger names in the weight class. But it's a solid fight. Let me know what you guys think about this fight. Danny Swift Garcia, 37-3 with 21 KOs, former unified champion at 140 pounds, versus Conor Benn, 23-0, 14 knockouts. Tremendous fight. So I hope it gets made. And we'll see what happens with that. Miracle by Boxing. I'm your host, Wilson Cruz. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel, guys. It's always a pleasure to talk to you guys about boxing right here. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.